You know it's always love when the legends pop up on you, man. Ice Cube, this Truth to Power tour, 4 decades of attitude. North America tour going down October the 17th, Toyota Center. It's live to see you still putting on in the music space and still dropping music and touring.
Yeah, it's fun.
Come on.
I still have fun doing it. You know, it's still the most fun that I have in entertainment is still rapping and performing.
Good stuff.
So they're going to have to drag me off that stage. and you know, this is the biggest production I've ever done. I've never done a production this big. Even with Up in Smoke, it wasn't this big. So I can't wait. You know, it's 4 decades, you know, 40 years in the game. So I want to be able to get to all my music, you know, dig deep in them crates. Not just the hits.
Come on.
Like you have to do when you're on a big bill with a bunch of people. Yeah. You just got to get to the hits real quick. Now I can get to Once Upon a Time, the projects, my summer vacation.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Ghetto Vet. Like these songs that are deep in my catalog that I never get to, we get into them in October.
We're talking about 4 decades in the game. And this is like an impossible question. I'm telling you this before I even, it's impossible. You're going to be like, I don't know, but I'm going to ask anyway. Is there one song that sticks out in this 4 decades as one that just, which one has the most sentimental value to you?
Wow, the most sentimental value. It's a song that I didn't even do, but I wrote it. Called Boys in the Hood for Eazy-E. You know, because that was the jump off. You know, without that, there is no Ice Cube career.
Wow.
There is no NWA.
Come on.
There is no, you know, what else could we have missed out on? A Friday. You know, would you have got Snoop without that? Would you, you know, it's like, just think about
the ripple effect.
The ripple effect, you know, Eminem, 50 Cent all come from Dre legacy with, you know, starting off with NWA. So no NWA, no nothing. Yeah,
that's
so
wild.
Boys in the Hood got to be my most sentimental record.
Is movie writing similar to lyric writing when you're making a song?
No. You know, with a song you can get through it in 5 minutes.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? You could get your story off in 5 minutes, but with a movie, it's pretty much a page a minute. Okay. So if you want a 2-hour movie, you gotta write 120 pages of a story that has an arc. You know, these characters that have arcs. So, you know, it's a lot of moving parts to a movie that you gotta, you know, fill in.
Favorite movie that you've been a part of?
Friday.
Come on. I'm just checking. You know, Friday. I just like to ask. You might surprise us.
Yeah,
okay.
Friday. Because people love the franchise. It's been going, you know, for a minute. You know, it was my first movie I ever produced and wrote myself. Yeah. So Friday is the one.
And the franchise is not done according to. Okay, I'm just.
No, we coming back. You know, we are actually getting our ducks in a row right now. Come on. Seeing who want to be back in the movie, and then we're about to go for it.
Man, shout out my boy DC Young Fly. We talk about a lot of times how social media impacts the world that we live in. And I see people like him with huge followings be like, yo, OG, hit me up. I would love to be a part of something like that. Like, do you actually see videos like that and be like, okay, that's a pretty good idea, or that's a good
No doubt. You know, people, it's a lot of talent out here. Some known, some unknown. Okay. And, you know, to me, if I could see them in a part where they can really shine, then I definitely have to call them in for an audition.
Come on.
Yeah, you know, it's not about just putting people in a movie that you know are funny. It's about putting people in a movie that you know can embody the characters and be funny. Okay. So it's you know, the perfect person usually get the part who can encompass the character. Not always the funniest person get the part. Right. Sometimes the perfect person gets the part who actually can, you know, embody that.
So sometimes you've been in an audition and you like somebody, they're funny, but just when it comes to delivering the essence of what the character, your vision for it, you'll be like, nah, this is going to fit my vision a little bit better.
Yeah. Like, I saw, people like Ricky Smiley, they came in, they auditions for, usually have them audition for a few different parts. And I might be like, whoa, you know what? He'll actually be better in this part or actually be better in that part. So that's definitely, happened.
Yeah.
Many times where you see somebody and you say, I had them come in for one thing, but actually they perfect for this other role.
Got it.
So that, you got to just be flexible like that.
Come on, man. I'm super excited about this tour and to continue supporting this legacy that you've been building from music to movies to television to the big three. If you could give an entrepreneur one tip, just as far as, when you probably started on your journey, I don't know if you knew, hey, I'm getting into movies, these are the things that I want to get into, but what's one tip you could share just with the entrepreneurs and the young hustlers that are watching and looking at you for inspiration and have watched what you've done over the span of 4 decades?
Go with your gut.
Okay.
Go with your inner feeling. If you think something is going to work, don't spend a whole much time asking people. Be dedicated to make it work, and then don't quit. That's the biggest thing. Don't quit. Come on.
Motivation from the legend Ice Cube. Big 3 in H-Town. It's definitely going to be a lot of good games. Houston versus Dallas. I'm just telling you, don't be shocked when you hear the trash talk coming from the audience. I just need you to know.
We need that.
We're not talking about players. We're talking about us in the stands versus Dallas.
Oh, that'd be more fun than the players. So let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Again, tickets available at ToyotaCenter.com. Bro, I've been watching. Are we ever going to expand Big 3 to the women?
In success, maybe.
In success,
it's like,
okay.
If we do that, that means I got Big 3 over the hump, and now it's time for another challenge.
To continue to expand.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I just asked my wife to watch WNBA like how men watch football. Like, she do not be playing about some of, the Angel Reese's and the Asia Wilsons and different. So
yeah, I mean, a lot of people give me shit about offering Caitlyn Clark, contract, for sponsorships. But actually, I like Angel Reese better as a player. I'm more of a fan of her.
How she carry it.
Yeah, just, her swag and what she's doing to show them that she got game.
The fact you said, I did see that clip, but it didn't seem like, that clip seemed like one of them like loaded questions, and anything you said was going to get taken in clip form, right? So I think the answer was appropriate. Like, I'm not really tripping, y'all. Like, if anybody knows what you stand for and what you've always stood for in your career, then Angel Reese would be.
Yeah,
like,
if it was my personal decision just on personal Ice Cube, of course we would, want to go with Angel because she fits the mold.
Yeah. But,
business-wise, sponsorship, dollars, things that the league need, I still got a board of directors and owners, so we got to go for the dollars.
I tell people all the time, man, hey, we're going to try to keep our feelings out this business.
Yeah, it's business now.
Come on, for sure.
It's business, never personal.
Come on. Hey, I appreciate the time, the energy. I know you got to get to Toyota Center to be sure that the setup is set up the right way.
Yeah, it's going to be right.
I'm going to be there tomorrow, man. Definitely looking forward to it. Big 3 in town tomorrow. Y'all pull up and support. It's 93.7 The Beat.
Yeah.